Hello there, my name is Namanjai and this is News Review. Coming up on the show for you today, Seaview Group is refuting claims by the Minister of Health that it is having issues with the hotel, which led to the ministry relocating its coronavirus patients elsewhere. Singer ST is also looking at the option of suing authorities at the Independence Stadium after they allegedly denied him access to the stadium. Today my guest will be no other person than Fabu Sane, the National Political Coordinator of National People's Party. Well, this Saturday the party will hold its launching massive event. So Mr. Sane will join me a little later. For all of that, let's see what the papers are saying quickly. We'll begin with the Standard newspaper, and they are reporting today about the Yankuba Toure immunity claim there. He lost yesterday when the Supreme Court said he is not entitled to constitutional immunity, meaning now his case at the High Court will proceed. Yankuba Toure loses immunity quest. The Standard lead story there, government to return San Mosque to Gunjur. NPP calls for national unity ahead of launching. Gambian kills mom in US. Also GAP, that's Gambia Action Party, appoints Tamsir Jase as national president. Gambia recalls deputy head of mission to Moscow. Gach boss denies knowledge of seized cocaine. So the Supreme Court of the Gambia, presided over by Chief Justice Hassan B. Jallow, Justice R.C. Sok, Justice MMC, Justice Awaba, and Justice E.F. Mbai, has declared that Yankuba Toure, the former junta member of the AFPRC government led by ex-President Yahya Jammeh, is not entitled to constitutional immunity. So that was the development there. Now the High Court has been ordered to proceed with the trial of Mr. Toure there, and the Supreme Court is saying that later they will give their reason as to why they said Mr. Toure is not entitled to constitutional immunity. Government to return Sand Mosque to Gunjur. The imposing magnificent mosque on the Gunjur beach, locally called Kenya Kenya Mosque, built by former President Yahya Jammeh, will now be handed over to the natives of the town. Tourism Minister Hamad Bah told the Standard newspaper yesterday. NPP calls for national unity ahead of launching. As President Adama Barrow plans to officially launch his National People's Party on Saturday, top party executives have called on Gambians to embrace national unity and maintain peace in the country's political spectrum. Gambian kills mom in US. One Musa Kamara, a Gambian, has fatally shot his mother on Tuesday at the family's East Harlem apartment, despite her having a protective order and a panic button inside the home, according to authorities and family members. Tragic news there. Gambia Action Party appoints Tamsir Jase as national president. The national executive of the Gambia Action Party has announced the appointment of Tamsir Jase as its national president. That is the former Gambia Immigration Department Director General there. Gambia has also recalled deputy head of mission to Moscow, according to the Standard. The Gambia has recalled the deputy head of its diplomatic mission in Moscow. A letter purportedly issued Monday by the Minister of Foreign Affairs has an address to Mr. Yankuba Saidi. The deputy head of the Gambian embassy in Moscow ordered his immediate return to Banjul. Gach boss denies knowledge of seized cocaine. Business tycoon Abubakar Jawara has denied having any connection with Banta Keita, who is wanted over the 2 tons of cocaine seized at the Banjul port last month. So that's the businessman there. He's been accused of all sorts of things, and yesterday he broke his silence, saying that his patience has run out and he will go after some people who have been going about defaming him. Let's see what the point is reporting on today. Supreme Court rules Yanks has no, well, it would appear that's the top headline on all the newspapers today on the Yankuba Toure trial there. Gambians in diaspora to vote in all elections. Supreme Court declares. GRA, GPF, that's the Gambia Police Force, signed MOU to better working relationship. Gambian diplomat recalled from Russia. That's also reported by the Standard. So according to the Point newspaper today, the Supreme Court of the Gambia on Wednesday has ruled that Gambians abroad can register and vote in all national elections, including referenda, presidential, National Assembly, and local government elections. The Gambia Revenue Authority and the Gambia Police Force have also on Tuesday, 26 January, signed a memorandum of understanding at a ceremony held at the police headquarters in Banjul. That is all for the newspapers. Stay tuned. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. And welcome back. So Seaview Group, the owners of Seaview Hotel as well as Bumbo, is refuting claims by the Ministry of Health that it is having issues with the hotel, which led to the removal or the relocation of coronavirus patients that were lodged at the hotel and taken elsewhere. More in this report by Usman Jata.
Since the onset of the coronavirus pandemic, the Seaview Group were the first hotel to partner with the Ministry of Health by receiving patients who tested positive for COVID-19 and needed to undergo 14 days quarantine. However, the recent comments by the Ministry of Health has disenchanted the management of the group.
You should be grateful that we've been there when everybody shut their doors up, because most of the hotels were like saying they're not taking anybody. Since day one, since when the pandemic started, we've been with Ministry of Health. We've been supporting them. We've been sacrificing every single thing. Can you imagine, at the end of the day, I'm doing it as a Gambian, because we're a Gambian-owned hotel. Do you understand? We're helping Gambians, because the patients that are here, most of them, 75 to 80% are all Gambians. Do you understand? So if we shut the doors and say, okay, we are not taking anybody, so we don't want any corona patients to be in our hotel, who will help them? No one. Because at the end of the day, no one wants to go to sanitarium, no one wants to go to Nemman, no one wants to go, because most of the at the end of the day, the patients are already being traumatized.
The management have also condemned the move taken by the Ministry of Health, as they claim that it was tarnishing the group's image.
Do you understand? We totally agree about that. If you say that you want to put all your patients in one hotel, that's fair enough. Do you understand? But don't come and tell us that, oh, we are having problems with the management, that's why we are moving them. That's not good, because you are tarnishing the reputation of the hotel. What did we have? What problems do you have with the management? Where is it? What proof do you have? Did you write any written letter to the management and say that this is the issues that we are having with you people? No.
Engaging the COVID-19 patients who did not show any sign of dissatisfaction with the hotel services, one of them asserts, "This morning we are told to leave to Lemon Creek because a barrel is visiting the area." Meanwhile, when the Fatu Network contacted Dr. Abubakar Jain, a senior official of the ministry, he dismissed the complaints coming from the patients in the center, asserting that we don't have staff for all the multiple centers to look after people at the same time, so we prefer to put them in one center, and apparently Lemon Creek has agreed to do that service. Adding, they have 54 rooms that are ready to accommodate our staff. The reason I have got a lot of problems with Bamboo and its management for patients and their care, and that is the reason we have to look for an alternative. So we have no intention or nothing to do with the president or wherever he is traveling. I am not sure that would be my motivation to move them from there, Jan added. While registering her disappointment towards the health ministry, manager Mata Sise urged the ministry to be appreciative for the services offered by the group.
If anything happens, do you understand? I think the patients are the ones that are supposed to complain, because they're the ones that are supposed to be saying, oh, we don't like the hotel this, or we don't like things in the hotel, or we are having issues in the hotel. But none of them, no patient complained.
Assise further noted that a notice was never sent to them, neither a call from the health concerning the departure of its COVID-19 patients undergoing the 14 days quarantine.
So as far as we're concerned, they paid until the 28th. We think that like it's okay. Their departure time is not yet due yet, because it's due tomorrow. But you cannot just come and just pack your stuff and pack them and say, oh, we are transferring you to another hotel. Fine, you can do that. You can transfer, but don't tell them that you want to take them there. That's fine. But don't come and stand on TV and telling them we are having problems with the management. What management are you having problems with? Did we sign a contract with you, Dr. Jain? We did not sign with any contract with him.
Despite everything, the management of Seaview Group is still keen to work with health as they claim to be contributing their quota towards containing what could be described as the most devastating pandemic of the 21st century.
The hotel management is not only disappointed about the unexpected move taken by the Ministry of Health, but equally as well, it is now challenging the Ministry of Health to come out in the blue to clear out the air on the whole issue. Reporting for the Fatu Network News Review, Usman Jata.
Meet Sarah and Tracy from the top 8 finalists of the Be a Star Sierra Leone. Their lives changed from day one. New original songs. Be famous and successful. Be a star in the Gambia.
And the biggest stage right now in Sierra Leone.
Being a part of Be a Star is going a step further in chasing my dreams and my career as an artist.
All you have to do is record a video of you singing your favorite song, not more than 2 minutes long. Send the video by WhatsApp to the following number, 2299944, using an AfriCell number. State your name and where you're from. Be a winner of a fully recorded album and $500,000. AfriCell Be a Star. Your road to success.
ST is also contemplating suing authorities at the Independence Stadium. He was allegedly denied access to the stadium, and the musician feels he's been targeted. More in this report by Fatou Kamara.
Musician ST is unhappy with the management of the Independence Stadium. Sources close to the popular musician have told the Fatu Network that all options are on the table, including legal actions against stadium authorities who have refused him access to the stadium pitch for his mega album launching. The flagship event is the country's biggest musical concert in the calendar year, and music lovers look forward to it with great anticipation. ST made an advance payment of 40% about 6 months ago and was issued receipts, said one person who is familiar with the situation. ST and his team are engaging the services of a top lawyer and will claim millions of dollars in damages because, according to reports, a lot of money and resources have been invested by the musician towards hosting the show at the stadium. The management of the Independence Stadium allegedly said allowing ST's album launching will damage the pitch. Our sources added that the musician's team is upset and feels targeted by the stadium authorities, given that other artists and groups are being allowed to use the place. Nigerian musician Kiss Daniel had a concert at the same place last month. The political party of the president, the National People's Party, will be launched there on Saturday. The Fatu Network visited the general manager of the Independence Stadium, Ibufai, in his office on Thursday about the issue, but he said his management is not saying anything about it. Fatou Kamara reporting for the Fatu Network News Review.
Imagine owning a home or a service plot, enjoying the sunrise and sunset from a beautiful garden, morning hugs and beautiful moments with your loved ones, the never-ending stories, beautiful memories that will last a lifetime, making and sharing great moments with family and friends. You can turn this into a reality. All you need is a tough home.
Welcome back. So my guest today is Fabu Sane, the National Political Coordinator, if I get it, Coordinator of National People's Party. Well, the party will be launching itself at the weekend on Saturday, and one of their top officials really is here, and we'll go through all of that. Mr. Fabu Sane and I will be speaking in Maninka. Maybe sometime we would put in a little bit of English. Mr. Sane, abarakak inat.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming. If that is a lion, ning jato sarata NPP kono, wa jato lo ito bulata wa jato kono. Al felal bina patio launch la NPP patio. But before mbita launch into, bela fela menna wole mo ya fo mole ni miro nata nyadile ka NPP patio ka fom.
Yeah, baraka bake Lamin Jai adu momo be jubero la be lamoro la Gambia dawda ni Gambia dingo dunia dawda mbafale alnimbara. Ya fole ko jato ntema mfanye ko jato bare mo Gambia ko lati. jataya ngamira wolbe modol bulu barante Gambia da din kendo la monte mbe wala fololo la bari yangi ni karo men ke wala ko mina patiol lonchila min sibito men kanaten karotil tan sa bari ko mun miro sa Mr. Njai ntolomo Gambia din kendo leti me alon ko kabri nyim banko sulata tankola kabo kole ya kono ka fan soto bulita lota nyim banko ye sanyi mo wanim fula in fact ntawa ya start li janning ya jamamina in 1994 bari nga kato ke pour nyim banko kole ya nin toro men belar nga kan men kamunta ko ka Gambia di far kamuta ka bala firinto fa kamuta ka bala firinto bute kamuta ka bala firinto soron kamuta ka bala firinto bay nyim banko kan ka Gambia di mun ala londo muta ka city ate hanyila kala londo nyim banko kan kanyim banko di ngol nafa kanyim banko silo alu nafa birin to la way nje banko kan ko wala kala nga wala kele birin ngaje ko ngaw sotole 2016 pour ka suti andi nata je ko ngaw sotole lo men kan kafo je melon ko wala fitaw kafo tinyala wala fitaw kayro bur kala nyim banko kan ne adon kafo mo nyaton ko ya namanke United Democratic Party ti loya Usainu Dabo la nyaton ko yakoto ila fita kaw kayro ni won nemo kaw bur kajang ito la kunkile na faye ntol ko nyim banko wala kayro na la nemo na la tenko wote bur kala oto dinkendo be kafo la nyomale ka kafolo membe kala politika kafoti pour ka jaw o tenku membe nyim banko kan bi me at nete bento commande la no jam bindi be kacala o be o sabati jang me at na modo be tarla sirino la soko na be lamoy lawla walla be atala mbe do kam abe lamoy da be jella abada kala kacato kan to sanyi mo wonni fula soto jaw be kakja bar ndol ko kayro nyanta stedale ad wala mun na dalilo to number 1 pour ka o soto nyim banko kan because fengo fen na be nyim banko na fala abe folo la kayro la kono o kayro len tenku wala mun na primary objectivity lafta way soto jang momoy tare fambul ila potentials ya used to the fullest yenyim banko nafa ye nafa ye fan nafa wala mun number 1
parsa ni ko atole ka folo je me yala pareta go tinya atole mun evidence le soto ka al bulol chode UDP la ko UDP de pareta ko kairo tinya me yalon ka soto jan 2016 wolkan wala atinna atol tarale alfanson patiolo
ni hagilo bakan kabirim ko ya jawata nyim banko la o UDP patiolo alfalo kabirin solo sande na wo fata ani modo fata yow alfaal bi am dal ye soro dolu sila nyaaya tinna wal sabata politiko la bari nga kato kiko nim mol ye kafu nyoma pour ngaw itol fana bondi wo maral nya jawo kono comme men kita baba job la o kana kela bari baba job ya jami amata jana soro afre wala fonti taji mala fisanya baba job amata jana soro afre wala fonti taji Ibu Job ni Mamour Job, Mamour Cissé, Ibu Cissé ni Mamour Job, something like that. Ya jamii mutajani na investment wala jandi. Manne kala wala koteke. Nata men kala mtawale fata. Chief Ibrahim Mane comme etabe jolle siara nyamo yake ni banku kanjande. Ya fa jande. De da hadra ya fa jande. Ndol na ka fu nyoma pour ka wala bondi nyim banku kan. Beren ni be danta ngaw ka fu nyoma ngaw bondiro ke jam. Nga Adama Barrow sendi. UDP ko lu nata ka fero da pour Adam Barrow la mansa ka burka folo pour ka luwatinya adon ko luwale sabata nyim banko la luwako ni e carte fay momo e nyim banko kan e nyanta stila la fo sangi saba ado banko la luwako momo nyanna tamara kan na nyim banko kan manke banko la luwati ye kan ye tamandiri nyaaw tamandiri nyake o mo bala firmo ni diality nam ni banko la luwamanta ka foko alla hidoleta o mo jeda kan wonete wonte banko la luwati etele mi rawla yew fo ni mo lu dental bar banko la luwati no yo depuis ko folota jang banko kan e press conference ke kawlu apurka kabirin wobe kala wato men fanala waya traje 3 years rebel movement on loja I call them rebel kabiri o kedron UDP from the top to the bottom momo be o 3 years kono abem rebel olti fabu sana ka fu fatu network nko momo be o ka fokono ebo UDP ko lete itam rebel olti to the Gambia because if ebe rebel can against the constitution o constitution o mendi e balantala inata mur ko te be banko masa kunda kono e be balanding yeddo ko kabiri Monday to Friday ni president ila ngani yo fonto mento weekend o e ko do ko man bete ita fon menki nen so man data office auto yeddo ko ke Monday up to Friday weekends e ko eta political rally la against the same government de fon be do ko menki kan adi tem wo top ministerity ita fu vice president e kam men do ko wura nen so man da wura ko man bete ha mo de nyante ngini ngale fana nyante dante la mudi ntolo ngaje ko kayro membe je la fitawle burkala ntolo ko wala ta kila ko kayro wala be tenten was president Adam Barrow university student only for nyal because 75% of the student ongoing right now going to the university abebe government scholarship president ko fan ndafa personally ngam men la fa ko wonno man kiliya silo men be do ku kanyim bankun kan moto down falano school lulu teacher so ke la do la men to men yanon ko mo ka borje teacher so be ko son talaje is a very talented teacher so
ya fele ye fine achievement all kono mbena achievement all tale but mbe dameng still mbe ko background ole di kan ko la membe dending NPP londola meye NPP sotondi atoli asuji ni menna wala UDP wala nade pareta ka Cairo men banko ka Cairo nyim boyndi ka Cairo nyim tinyang wala ya tidna atoli patio nying sotondi so bari ka foko ka adama barola manse ya dang anen Cairo men sotota nyim banko kan 2016 fale mo men kera wala ma nyoma fenna
ye nyoma le lamen
jaay ye nyoma nyaadi le
biri adam barola manse ya sotota constitutional la ina te ko be constitutional bon le kam wala ka fo nyome ka wala na finti ngoma sakunda boyndi diakuya
diakuya ko mo mo
3 years ko mbawut la ko nyambo ni amoy nyambo fo la mbawut la ko nyambo wala be ba sembe be sembo le kala je e man ta hakilo kala je ni bawut la ne hakilo le ka sembo ta wala fam bar ni bawut la ko nyambo wala be nyampela ka de ga forcer e ko bawut la wala nyam on forcer be dawda luata ha diri ko be forcer ko le luata ka luata
bari atsa woto atolier nakaroje ko o bodana UDP le bara because 3 years jotna to tell you the truth Gambiano le yalondi adon Gambianol men ante maaje ko comme ite ko UDP ka fola wala mu wala ite bari ntenga menje wala mu Gambianol le mu adon ngamol je ko no men yalan ko man kan UDP dum ke wolti ite mo base la nyaadi le
quand même fo journaliste o ko fo UDP ko mu Gambian ko leti yalla ma fo ko UDP ko man
hani ma fo man ke
Gambian ko le yake Gambian ko men yake wala be UDP
bari yalla ni ko UDP
ye men li be jaw nyaton ka yalla ye be jere be UDP la delegation at the UDP congress fenta je me alon ko yema jo congress la ranim badio yema mo je 3 years nyato kala eman do en kaji ina mo je men ko do le support ya jo congress
mo je le me alon ko he was APRC and he was an executive member
hani wolu yalon APRC wolu
3 years ko fon le atna
APRC mo lu soto mo kende balu bari yem mo lu soto men yalon ka kamanta ni be siso fala ya ko ko ni yema banga bala fa para wol ni wole ma ko me dawde ka tajele mo wol fo men ni yalon ko kasi kala miro ke
but all the same afana mu UDP APRC dum ke olti
lami
abe jenja wala o abe tema o
APRC ngajale jeje call their names and yellow nyil ko
I have seen I was there nga APRC mol jeje amanga kilindi amanga flat
you talking about moli biriya molu kumandi moli men fintete kan that's what you are talking about I am talking about the organizers the executive members of 3 years nimmo tanne be je mo eto be UDP ko lete tell me
APR so that makes it UDP.
Yes.
UDP movement.
Because to ete men karantu ba karam mo wala nyete ko na ko majority le ka ko ngi samba. Yaw le karam mo yaw le foy. Sa ni mo UDP ni mo tanne be je mo eto kam samba. Mo dane bo fa ko la parti do le tak mala UDP.
But sai ni ko luatinya ko rebel tale against the constitution. Iman la nyin na fanan ko atul fanan na side al fanan rebel tale against the constitution. Because the constitution ma fangolondi president o tonto ka fako dia ko ya sanjilu le bola kala ni mo ke e be faala le wara be kala tambe o man soro laro constitution o men folam ko abanya na 5 mandate 5 years constitution ko la mandate 5
I am the pioneer of that 5 years.
Yes.
Ntele be siri America banko kanga Henry Gomez la muso Esat Henry Gomez kumandi anka ko 3 years be rebel movement o men ke kamba counter with the constitution because constitution of 5 years nka ntole bita luwa ko mbe sanjilu le ngakarte fa wala bita wala nka ya organize ke ban mbal support la ni ale finti ban tale 5 years wala ko so wala luwat
bar al fana rebel tale against the constitution
what the rebel
yalla mona nankar rebel constitutional is not a ma for force constitutional ma for force president baro nyanda sanji lule kala o man soto constitution do lado bisa ke no president da diete yalo to do ko sambano la yabula wara ye kamol ta mo la yabula
constitutional was very simple
you know that very well
constitutional core akoni ye kalindi yeke banko president akoy resign no sarta danta
yes
ni ayatra koy couranta bala jato e sondo mo couranta walle ya filko ite budo ko sambano no kotaki
yes
waranto ye ma nyake luwaku ite nyanta malula sile nyi bula tamani boji
yes
o manki because alambaro ma fa ko ntenyen sambala no atamaf ama fa ko mankende ya moma medical report so ko mentally
I think
ka question la ni sa le bentle interview le do bula ngafa alambaro man medical paper present nyi banko kan dubla to janko he is mentally disturbed or physically ama so to jam adama formal lo voluntarily ko left resign la because ndem banko sambala no na ma wo fo moment right so to nyi banko kan constitutional ka ya fa ko ji ni ye kuma ye fo dala do itle luatinya
but sai
because luwa membe diala luwa membe guarantee ate mafo adi man ground sort because man medical report sort kan fo sa ite me ye daile ka fa ko go against the law itle luatinya lati wala tan to nganje ko luwa mendi ngem banko mo la al carte fa sanjiru na sitale la man safadi na la fitala al yake de na man la fala ya bondije wo luwa to ngawde dada wala tan nga safaro ke in fact namo le ma kanya matun ban tanga même foye even ya même for present the script comes from me ndanga safe then it arrest ya kuna ya develop e nyanta sambala judicial service le ka le samaje e nyanta sambala national assembly le e nyanta sambala cabinet le e nyanta di la president wala le e nyanta di la all the media houses la janne e nyanta di la ba association wala all possible and foreign embassies membe banko ka tan di la ko ntolu fana mo gambian ko le dan tolo ko na banko la luwa même fo metamala wala bar ngako foje jall melen ko lafta wala burkala adu lafta ya kalamta ko wal mu fitina da dala leti banko kan adi law fitna kan wata kelan ni banko luwa nyaala wala mo na del
adum nataje alla je fa alla president o alla fo secretary general bang akaba alla kayto rid la kumbota fo mol ka sabarindi akumbota o bango bari ni nata jibe janem pati kube sotola me yalon ka dalbe nyem pati o kungoto president baro e me yitande gammenol la bri ba cikala ka ke nyato pro ka banko nyini ate me yitandi wolam ko nte mo businessman olti nte data politique kudo nte data banko tamande kudo so technically ni ajibe president be même foga wolto wala mu banko samba ko ate wo mankata la do ko wati ay wala fo akate mo businessman olti mo beyo moy is on record saying all of a sudden sanji sabo sida akata jila o jokata problem on
mbatige ma koy woto yalla luwaye wala long ko nimmolu sulata fangala e be la ilanga yobe tar la kuto fani luwa man taban bar luwaye men fal stawala wala tan luwaye ni lande ko albe carte o fal sanjulu bara manke ko men moy men fo ala carte campaign time o nin albe wala jubal ali o forcer yakande akwal be batla wala le aliya kontibo ni sanjulu lo banta aliya ngininka ye memfo foye wala ke bang pour nga carte fay fo nga carte bar luwa ma fo la ko ni moy premier so ke ni wo manke nyanta talambe do ko ne diya ko e bala luwa mo fo moy luwa e ngine non ko pour ka kayro sabati ndi banko kan an pour ka tenko so banko an moli banga nyoke la kulula wol dole be jebe bete ala bake bara bakala dam mala miro ta skama la diya banko moli dole be jewol be jew yalla bake atla miro nyaato wala mo ko tan miro bara wol be ta banko luwa ko man kay ay te mo promise le di bara te men fo wala nyanta kati nim president ni ngani soto ko mina wato men nan najji koto mbe do ko men tarla nyata man jaranta na time wesji mina je nga sangi sabo ke trombe dan nare bara bira na tay ko so ta ke ko nin ko be dan ngi sangi sabo nga ben hamata kala ngan ngi men so met ngi sacrifice tan nim molde da pour ka ni banko banda ko sangi sabata on lola luwa kay ko nga sembole dilan wala nan ko stand for 5 years ay luwa jube ko okay luwa ko stand for 5 years from 5 years try jumale be je ko take member fala ko luwa men fo takila bar president men fo jumale be itana yo dunya min tole moment election campaign time o I promise menke specifically tata wala dan fende je men na mista
bar fo malo fanam wo daji ka beto wala fo daji ka beto ita ka ko mo fo e wokake wo mo ngani yelati
ite ko gitende ko lafde fabu sabana de bante gita sabanjal o mo la njuro ta ngani mo nyinte porata nte dunde ja bar time o sitan tenga lon ko ni time o fo 6 o'clock le gita man futa bar gita la ngani mo gita porata atente dun janyola adita fo request wala na he still followed up bar e kan ngani sotole bar ala ka falinda along the way that's why we are human there's no human perfect imo je follow a human being have a perfect ito wajala lado sanal kalba mata anamaro perfecta al kal fa wala jutul naya because atul anamaro be mo hadama ni kilometer ita man perfect ita man perfect bar ko dia ko anamaro perfect la no wani min
so nen ko mo situation wala president baro force
as
theater but amanna dawla saying ako fase 5 years timandi ko because I call the program model that me along anyante complete na 5 years of falantinga bina banna ado program kilingol hanisa inde completion of moje follow well dol complete dol wol they are still on the way they are still on the way ibege but shine aliya patiolo ado nyam president o say nying nim ko nying business ko anyina to wala de
hana manyina la
anyina to wala le kay
manyina la yalo banko la wala fana foko banko dimol men yemo tombo yaka president na lalla fobe jalle jiko be jeko alna be taka nyame nyam wala man la ko banko la kayroti alsa nominate ko kali yalonde atama fa nominate de nte fabu be wala kono amar jete bokna ni mo ko tan tolle ko president Adam Barrow na khayro men ni banko ka belore wala ka wolbe tamaka ngati wala men anticipate wala be kekan because nte tarle so many years mbele mesir in America mboka nano jam mboka hani fawna la jam ntene alfa ka diamo jene katara kurande fodo lefa ni kata diamo telephone to foye fa mboka na jang hani la bade mboka nano ntenga je ko Adam Barrow wal sabat ndi jan sai ni mo la mo ko jang ko fani ko mam tiketo soto man nano bare kanano le adin nga kamo soto sai ko pour nga do ko keno jang ngam fanna dula yirwande ngam fa yirwande adina oppresso senyin ko nan kam modo fana baludi noje Adam Barrow chance din tala bi wala environment man sakunda ko create Adam Barrow environment no create aw create mo men yermen ko e genuinity fayene genuinity Gambia banko wala lafita continue for another 45 years and constitutional ko nalio nal lafita fental stop la wala sa keno wala nan to sembe constitutional la ko Adam Barrow bitala for another 5 years
bari malom fananko e kanyin environment ofo memfo o mo Gambianol bela denna quality denna ko e be denda bawo kafu da beje farse mo jibe al kono ali o tambe ni nyaato ba nale kelo ke fali whatever it is that albe men kele kan nale o soro ka foko wo nyaaron ko lo sotondi o argumento yo be
wala responsibility nga official men create ko president ka sije nga ni responsibilities la attach ko nite bo official rete dalil lo soto tanyanta menkela na keku tamba fale tele na man keku ba fale tele oto nin keku bali ala ka soto nyim banko kan mol kala president ka nin ku kendo kita o fana nyanta dila telala adum banko la luwala ko na la fita mari tenten alita carte fal ma fa adum barbe sila jele dia ko yade ngole ko banko la luwa ko ngata carte fal men nin mol bita wala nin banko mol sontala ko jamal sonta price e carte fal nin jama man son na boita carte fal lan telefo ba fala ko adam baro gambe banko ko mol ko mel la fi ba ni la fita le carte fal kon la fita men atlabe kala jele kan banko la luwa wala par credit ko men be nyim banko kan mbele nyabala mo be balande ngamo mo fan ka foko ya jamela projet ko lenti adama ko complete ka to la fanna adin ka moy men la mbe mo raw yudi pen ko le kande because to le ko champion ja adam baro
no ka moy APRC ngol fo APRC ngol ko eto la projet ko president ka fa muna fa walla nte tare la press conference ni la nyaano ma mala di am
ma fo yudi pen ko
APRC ngol ko fa bak
yalla ma fo ko mo ko te ka ban ko nka mo yudi pen ko because ntane wala ka to nyo sabala politique wala kanona APRC ngol nte ngala ko kal ko to le ngolti wala be o nyamal da no problem da bar yudi pen ko le balandi jang ko adam baro ka menno fo nyim banko kan katleke ate meke bara wudi bin ko le ngada ya jame do fa jang kono jang ay do bouté jang ya jame samba ekwasi rulen ke ko nyante compensate la am ya jame man son nakela biri adam baro la man ko nana re muta ekwasi ko to take ya responsibility di adam baro la mon ne ma fa ko ya jame bota jande say wala solo sandem fa wala solo kuruma fa wala usen dabal executive be solo adam baro mo ke ama responsibility wala yo responsibility dia because wala man sakunda account say ni ku kendo na reka ko hani itete wote e ko fu ba fu di nyumalle e ka fu mo sifa nyumalle wala mi robe nyaadile mo xamani sifa le ngoni tamro be nyaadile na ta nyindo la kayro be je each of them were paid over $4 million this year ya jamele wakela but adambaro lajo adambaro responsibility ta sila ga
but that is the state
this is the same state one continuation of an ku kendo fanamo president be tentenal ni tentenal responsible la
adon atal nyanta credit tala
ni default dia la jam because atle moto yow dia la ja sonta wala credit ko na ko ba balda wala
ataw jumal ne nying NPP idea na president ka
ntolle mun jamale
almo jelu
anta nan kam o folem hakilima keldo men nan ko
bari sa fono mo le ngafo ko mo jelu adin jumal lel mo festi mol men ning idea na because I think wo kuma da bakale nyinte keno la mo jama ko ti nyola at once mo do lel bije there has to be the few who led men ya lon ko idea ni wolel tata kay president al nga parti yolon jumal le okay
Gambia banko molle jamalo from every region kabrin bar president ba banko tamaka ye commandro kay ko e nyanta fintle fayir ne yelo ben wali commandro ke ko ibe comme ni tata misalo fe e tata URR kabira college oloji ala masakunda ay silo do kuje abrikol do ku kan URR jama kambenta nem president finite ka war war kay ko ibe do ko kendo men lafte tente na fata banjun e kay ko ibe do ko kendo men ka campagne lafte tente afata to la LRR nkay ko be do ko kendo men ki kan lafte tente West Coast KMC bankobe bari yalo be buka benno bantabato
cause
menno ka ben bantabato wolle modu to men ya donko e botnan UDP kono konte be je nyamen sem fan dem no konte be jele dole bota je men an ko botna APRC kono biri e kayroje ko men ko to bota men kono yewlo ne to nyaale be yaaje me support kan bari e be determine dum baake biri nata dula fanda keno fanta mira kendo le bebulu yaaje ko nyerum create la environment create pour yi modi e mbira nyim banko e afanna fa e mol nafa e ka futan na manyangi nanje modo min yalla ko dana men ke politique ko fam fereng wala sila politique ko nyota politique ko bari bari yajo adama environment sifa men samana nyi banku kam e ko mo nyanta nyi de mala na hakilo la ntol nata opun len ko gambian ko be wala nan ko Gambian People's Party amanke mo fana amanke mo sabate mo li la miro li la fonte ya kafne ya sabane ya kina ngawle kafu nyokan ngani party lo wala ngalo Gambian ko le ari Gambian ko le no single person will take credit for it, but of course yes I'm one of the pioneers.
You are one of the pioneers who led that effort. And President Arafago Yoho, Alanga Party Yolo, and in December, Ali Party Union register. Well, December 2019, I think, Ali Party Union register, IECR clear. But then, I told the Party Yolo, I think, Jamano Bentame Alonko, Abe Kolearim back, pandemic over caring, but yet, Ali Party Union law. But NPP la wulo, aning a wulta nyaming aning party do la wulo fatata back because atolla party not le wrong bral register wrong all of a sudden election situation so da me yanko election paramali faya kon ali faya kon ali election flow nyumbe by election flow nyumbe win but ali win nyame molko NPP ko do le use ko do altara le ka mol sang ka ko do use ka ko do pompi mol ka pour mol ka re fayali al winta la granted bar wonata même fanan di yalla patiola wolam ko anata al confidence bala di yalla patiola le jiko so baake felen bitim bina duna kare fay wo by election ko anik NPP ye performance men kaje iteo je nyaadile as a just as a nascent small party, well not a small party but new party
ani mba fale ko on tolen the biggest party ti Gambia bi ni ata momo ila miro ko jamfa adi yeme ko moto kan bala nyina don koy ka duni ka kengi na koy ke mirala
so dolbe kunduni ken sama
ni men na miro be wonyama de kunduni ken sama ba ni ke mirano e faye e balo na ko politiko men be nyim banko kam bi NPP ni arambar wala wara mati nyim banko adon kan ngi haklinta ya kumati bate men jawyata kallo don ka foko by election men kita nyamina NPP e modu sanne e ka fa nyamina ko ni jaar ker gar gan ko le ko almu jongol leti e ka wol nenne because Gambian ko leti ko metaninte ete la foso ntanga la foso wol fana la foso nko na banko lo wa ko ngata carte fa la fo menti carte o fayta konti dulato a mobe son tani banko kan ka transparent ntara carte o fayta ntole gagneta e konto nga gagné o menke ngaw sanne bar lefta me yitan la mola ni ata ko le ntole gagné la wara hanni e da 2021 election ola bayra nga menke ker garga anen nyamina wes mbola kala wala nyinti ko ni moli la sulo fanye mba jaralale because politician wala interest movement wala nyinti ko ibe expect la ko mol ba fale nako ntol la bata damu nyinni ade nyanta wala jarale ni o jarale ni wala sandrote Gambia kabin koyna fukato mba be sandal 2020 December because mol la hajo mente mbo kele yen ni mente wonola itete mol la hajo kele no ba nin to ngake wontol ngawul sanne o tan temot la Gambia de mba be le sanne kew 2020 to gagner
o Sandro ni molla hajo mba kalena way muna min does it mean cause stomach government stomach infrastructure politics kata molia ka manol dila ka kodol dila
ntoliye menke
alafta assembla ne ngo silo
ntoliye menke ite nyamena west la sefo moyle ani hani memmanke nyamena west sefo ni be nyodala ya moyle ko ye silo soto jele men siata sangita lulen fenta man doko president arambaro na tay doko ni te ko manke wala suloti wonna silode doko ma wala nafa ngebule ta nyamena ko lebe tarlaje bar ntoli amuta ko nyamena ko kabiri ngani banko soto e konyele ko one of our biggest difficulties na problem momenti wala na communication na transportation here pour nga movement soto jang akola tambulwa nali o kenye mbaje ko na sulo ko nali kubale jara ade momo o jara to be kanulale wala nan to ko president arambaro ko nyamena west la sulo silote silo doku ay silo doku nyamena west e kato fayinye adon kiya west ntoli bi nte bata wala to kura wona atla mafata na ba na sulo mun na sula balati de adu president jawara ya kajan na mo sulo do ko non to de ya jame ya ka ma do ko to de president arambaro ka bita sulo berola na berola benna karto di la ko sulo mun to la sulo de nim men ko na sulo do ko to le ay sanne balero city yata han CNN and BBC Al Jazeera ya fo ko Kia West fa busa ne le saya ka tate wa president arambaro la because o sulo do ko jartante ko bela ad wala jarta ken din ken do be ma fa lawo saji molude dol be je men yalan ko be bantala wala ka fonte ko yimu sada moleti konto lenki ya wesla sadate ni salo ke mo baro ka fo na la baraka bake bayri ngani donc mote wol ko membe hangla alquran o sikala yesal jomata take ko nte ko president armaro na bututo dintela namina danala baranga siya kunto ka fa ko hey ntolla silo na mo la sulo nyintele parata lafta ngawjo ngku kewto ni wo mu kiyan sadayare nkete mari ngene ke soto nyalla kiyan because nta soto nyalla tan kiyan la silo jartani bar ni o kilan silo man jarete o tetla kiyan soto nyalla tan ngene kala
sai be wo kumo koleata par sa alla pati
emo sadata kiyan ko mo koleata
wo fanan koleata bar yam kuma koleari mbale fo bar saying
même ma fo dem mo fo men ka fo
ha bar saying mbina wotole Gambia political sometimes aka play nyame nga ka nasty bakale gaje mo ka kuma kolengol drone fo nyoy adum I'm not really sure wo politique me yalan ko a hasiat but then alla
pati kilin ne promote jambari UDP le WhatsApp group saylo ni banko kan pour ka molu banyon nenke wulu nyal foy
no but wo mang UDP mo sanction UDP executive nana mang fenko sanction ka fako al WhatsApp group ol yele ka mol nen ka mol la wulu nal sa
ko nyim be do ko leta ka sila studio je ka president Adambaro le Adambaro ka mo le ka ta ku jole ka
no mo mafo banko
well let us go with responsibilities Mr. Jai.
Yes.
If you are a leader of a political party mala fo ka angale kan for please
yes
ni la political party nyaton koti enyan tell subjects ila followers ila militants ila activities outside enyan responsible level because that gives the picture of your party. As a political party leader, how can you expect and allow a political militant to call you and cause people's murder? It can't for my responsibility. So, please, I'll not to Baka travel katastiri New York akafu kusenda bali ntamala by faloti akafu arambaro ko ni mujene de wanta fumoli
no yalo wol dosa
no but he affiliated to a political party. He's affiliated to a political
party. But these are individuals.
No, they are not individuals.
They are just being irresponsible.
They are funders of the party. Ikela kodo bondile jifoko ne kako party okuna. 22 years mbena kodo kala UDP kuna.
Does that necessarily mean that is UDP? Are they speaking in UDP's name?
Yes, they are. Well, science, and I am the national coordinator of NPP. Ni NPP momo political formal law in the name of NPP ye Usainu Dabo or any other leader in this country in the name of NPP ebelo grupo banlale on trebe declaration of like you are no longer a member of NPP because ntotala wala tuna hani na social media platform member caring
but when it comes to insult free I'll call for yet ikam molu soto because Gambia political ngamre be memfokan this is not something that is unique to UDP. Ni tata le NPP fa ngoy ba tar rajel
platform of fanjeje menkake
alla mitinol to president la mitinol to mol kaloje ka mol disparage ka mol kajafi ka mol disparage
wala political
but that's not politics
and that's politics
what do you
political e kam mola daji ko fo mole ko nyin daji ka karle balal kana carte fayay nin daji ka kendele balal carte fayay bari bu kala political platform e ka fo mole ko aba mo ngita famu ngita atemu jankadi ngolati aba fenkote afa fenkote on toloko wala takala UDP
no yalo ni na society fana jibe
kariman daje ka kendo soto ateni banko sambala no han sama so man dambe fele han mbota jando sansa ni mo ngin gambe do kambe fele because mo na daje ko wala nyanta tin ngani banko diala wala tan toloko president Adam Barrow mo nan soto nyim banko kan men safa ko biye biradi am television auto ay nendi do la fay karle ne mo nan soto nyim banko kan alfal ko ko bi president Adam Barrow nyim banko address le bar kebal ki jo farta.
No, it's not about President Barrow. President Barrow manko moti me alon ka lola dulato ka
example dinna me alon ko ay platform sotole in the name of NPP or in the name of President Adam Barrow akamol ne.
Well ngajele Farmata Jawara Usain Dabo fon complaint Farmata Jawara mol jele adunga kamfara baka do ma ka jata ko ka platform dia
we Gambian ko men be dimi me alon ko ka fon ko man jele so da arda political ancolemat. You know, you have a journalist, you have political anchors. Yes. You are already affiliated to a political party, but you chose to go to a radio station and advocating for that political party, disguising as a journalist.
Yes.
Farmer Jawara allegation aku Usain le kaka dololo ming. That's not insult.
No, in our context, I wouldn't see that as an insult.
Okay.
If you look at,
let me learn.
Yes.
Yes. But biri waketa Usain le dapo na tata. Alota ala press conference kuma na ni korda to jan. Je fata tep aku siaka ko ni sitinya no mbeti nyala. Ta fero ke yentinya. Mo mel la fata nyim banko marala. Police ol tabulu, soldier ol tabulu, NIL tabulu, paral tabulu, luak bunda tabulu. Oka nyati li mola ka feko mbeti nyadale. Yamer ninga ata wolu la telephone bol na am chief of the armed forces CDS commande, IG commande akoy al tanyu no yamer mo bekela. Ya jama kamenke wol bekela. Because why dale bari mo condemn ali anta
bari mbeti nyala what is it wrong
I'm going to destroy you
mbeti nyala that is just a threat That is just a threat.
I'm going to destroy you.
That is just a threat.
No,
that is just a threat.
That's
and
not
that
just
threat. That threat. How you receive that threat? There depends.
There is no intelligence set.
I'm talking about insult. Insult is because in our context, I struggle sometimes in terms of my news. News all because the last society, for example, Western societies are very different. What is normal there? I mean, I use an opinion piece, for example. Samsudin Sar lived in the US for a long time. An opinion piece of me along what the hell is President Adama Barrow doing in Nigeria? I put that out. Gambian all this man is insulting. So in our head, Gambian all what the hell means role. But what the hell is to me? What the hell is not an insult? Because but in the last society, let
me answer that question. One because culture
okay, that is where I am coming to now. Now, saying certain things. For example, in the Muslim society, ye dabo jibe dabo siyobe nyame dinno lo raka go dolo min nalam ba jela ko nan rolam hanen daji ko lam hanna daji ko lam no na daji ko lam
ntata fala ko mi dolo min na boss ntata min na witness
ima proof
bar ni nga je men ka dolo min hanni le sara usen dabar ntek asko tam ko dolo mba fala ko mi dolo min na
yalla ti aji ko la fo bar into la society to ba jela ko hanen
hani wonte
Gambia so sifal
Gambia ado manyin fo ko nyanta tonya buru kala wote Gambia ado ko dam jawta dulatu eme karanda le aliya eme karanda la karaba
ko ya
tonya de kandum karmo kenya to kebalati imanyina tonya fala wote dulatu let's face the fact wote na ado alkana ado bili dulaka insult
no ma Gambia ado we tonya amang tonya burka bari ngam men fonto la ado dinni ngo fa burka tonya fo keba sometimes he kajel ko nen drola mun tabo la foka
hani wote na ado
tabo la no oba jele oba farin jele
hani wote je atedula to Gambia ntemo Gambia ko dal probably intelligent
hako
ba ka fo ko Gambia kono janko ni ko keba ko nyimmen keta keba yen kele etele nyi landi jang etele nyi sika jang etele nyi min jang etele nyi kino domo etele dolo min jang ntol nani banko ko ma ke prendirte ni e kan lala e man proof soto o mun ndirolete
adun atolla UDP
UDP
sorry atolla NPP for example ni hajan ko political nying is so very nasty me halon ko ni yen ndolu accuse ni na ro fonna site nyanta jibela because like I said come na society for example ka politician o jibe politician alpha e ka ko ay muso kono male wara fenko I mean na so ngala wadi that should be fine but into society kono mol ka jere ko nen role mu de ka wala fo atol na NPP kono wasifal ka siajele al ko kele
mal fi ko to jab fine because e ko na so ngala that's fine yeah
no in but in konna society ndeka wala fo into la society man so ko dola aman so ko dola ka fo ke baba
ite bo society ko ite ko
ka fo ke baba
so ngala is fine
no ndela asintela mira nyama bola fo
NPP ka jumal ma ka fo kar lete ko man droga
what ngol mo yalla mo yalla mo
example dinna e ko be mo UDP le kono e ko be mo UDP le kono e ko mo NPP kono e ka mo UDP le kono
mo yalla mo la ka wani alpha jibe politician jibe ka fo ko abetenne
give me an example men yama jango samusa bane jam fo tonya feneta wonte NPP kat men de dembo bay force bane jam wonte NPP kat men ko te fabu sana mu jenne de wonte NPP kat example of me ya fo UDP ko jam la men alanga so ko yalla gambe di yatambita nyina le ka fo gambe ko filindi la alinga fo mo de membe kering albe nga so nyina ko pati kilinde be nyim bankun kan APRC to ngolo bondi jam bari bu ka nyinke they have their bots yes bari kalo ka groupe lo londi kamo alpha bakata ko kuma ke kuma de kene men yanko e do ko kanyim banku yende ni mo tumi fengola atuta mari bula fandi fende
fama mera situation ole yatina wol buga ma nyama comme situation o mem falenta di tolbe dete bala kono ma mera wala certain things
be freedom o be kerene APRC la
but still
APRC mo sotle men ka aussi fake e ka fa nyaadi de Omar Sane le bara to sotla be kasama baytullah ba APRC ya bay situation be nyawnya le bi baytullah kawleke aka Ousmane commanda kane ka president Arabaro commanda kane APRC ya bayle how many people be UDP mel ko wala do ko mo damalt ya moy jumal expert for that in fact dimol bring woni ndendiri bilo fon kabri ya samba député bunkono jumal le balanta UDP ko
no UDP ko mambala mol gambiano lel balam members of the public ndaga mol jele men yalan ko even members of the media nga jele ko
members of the media men fon wala fo janko wala mu radio ankol leti UDP radio ankol ka fo fay ko
no yalong Gambia
on journalistic
yalong Gambia
ete fa len ko ya jama time men mu DJ bi wala 3/4 of your journalist metal wala mu DJ leti
no wala ne model evolve tale all of a sudden journalist all mo
ete ka DJ la ko ko patie banko falinde because yalla boro environment create e fa ko ma journalist ole kata si radio station auto e ke nyaatin politique patie kilina ete manke journalist at least ite mo le kedande den pin ko be criticize la to be criticize la because wala mu journalist yate ila wo nga credit la because you want to serve the right thing ni men nata yew deta e ma je ben presso kanja I love it nta fa ngala fi wala mu nena ta mo ba hani kan interview I like somebody to press me yengi ninka
ndala interview bu ko sone ade nta be press lalde mbe deta la
wala kadiyante
mbe deta la de
bol be janne bu kala fi ngata radio fonto because ital mira nyame be bulu watante bulu adi malla fi nyanta me wanyar la wanyar bare nga challenge ke janne ko UDP from top to bottom ma fo menal 2016 ni ko president Adam Barrow le UDP jam fa nga be GRTS 3 years mo man challenge bare kamol ko male kambane e ka fo la no batal ya bane nte ko le ko ngaben kalamuta I lived the life of UDP for 22 years I have witnessed, written, spoken, traveled around, used my money to sponsor activities in UDP for 22 good years. I live the life of the party. I know it from top to bottom. I know how we come to the conclusion of selecting Adam Barrow, what happened on that day. Whatever transpired, I was privy to everything until the time this breakaway happens. Anyone that want to challenge me, as far as you are in UDP at the time, and you know from 1993, call me at RTS. I will prove to you that UDP, which I was part and parcel of, betrayed Adam Barrow. But nobody will challenge me this. But instead, they will go and curse my mother. What has my mother to do with that? Nko UDP le Adam Barrow jamfa dalilo le bemburu nko ntebe jele ntibula ya safele nga fole nga kejele nga na kodole keje nimme yewo ke ngabe GRTS ite okele ka fa alta bane pati buko keja
ni alla UDP sorry NPP
antara UDP kakala fa
alla NPP ni alla NPP
UDP be yisu ko
akata patriote no yala aldito no to yala aldika to nyola
well sinya fole ba fa nyoko ni aka sabanya
ha ni ade ha aldika nyola bakele
apologize ka fa UDP
al ita mu NPP la
withdraw that statement and apologize
imo NPP la
hani lafta apology la ka fa UDP la very offended
imo NPP la de bari ba ya la patio ni ajibe comme parti jamal la soro nyaka ko nyam bratu la patio keta party kafun dam party yolti comme mol bon different directions le na re bentaje because at the outset President Barrow na rek nyami wolen different political parties different molu men yalon ko different political parties all support wala le carte FI asita bar brasida na raje fanam molu men yalon ko new command lel muti people who are from, for example, well, at the outset, mantra nunje GDC, ngajele GDC mo jamal nara NPP sign. But not just that, even APRC. Ngajele mol many along they were very good supporters of APRC. Ibe sound tanang NPP. Adunga NPP. Alapati ni kuma grow kane. But ni kumu fanatul meba modo. Momo nara draw is fine. Nango rom patio e yirwa patio mo esia.
Remember ntolobulu. Ntoloma mfisha Gambian kat. Ntolo buka fo Gambian kay ko ni la miro manke klinte man kenyim banko di wala man kenyim banko di ken doti ntolo yengi le respect ko ntolo be mo nyim banko di wala as far as momo e kayto soto me ya approve ko ay tande ko tamo nyim banko di wala na mira la nyaari na jere nyaal be fatalale bar wo mati na mu ñoo jawote kunu na jere nyaani la jere nyaa man kiliya bin na jere jaakala klinte adu na jere nyaa moment wala nyim Gambia banko di ntolo man problem soto with that man problem soto wala atinna kabirin nimmol be kafala nyoma ka ya jamme bonde nimmol la kafala nyoma nimen la miran nyama kili nun ta fon ni wol baka nyoma nyo ferem bari ni ya haklo baka UDP nin doy all the time ni coalition so fa nyama ku ya so raji aka sumdi UDP nin doy la bar kabirin na jernya ka kilinde ko ya jamme nimba bonde la noje mbebe kala kilinati we have no problem with ni kafata nyoma ndol wole ben tolubul ndol mi ala kon tolebe UDP nun ko ngaje ko nyimban ko la Cairo menti nyimban ko de wole kala ko kilinte albe sonna ñino ko alla miral ñan la jere ñal fada bara wo differences ñing o man ñan na warla fay tambal na banko la interest la wala tan tolu nga mobe buñal ko me bugam be dingolati nga mobe la miral ñal la jere ñal buñale adun sonna ñina ko moman timma kunu yakudo ya ñado me ñam e man fendo la jebani me misal la modo ya jamme kanu aba noma wo wuluta wala kono amenta wala kono wala je bar kabira na ta free democracy je duniya je abe sone yaren ko be sone yaren banko kan tilimbala rakene butero to jam ko taje ni telephone ko nan tubabu ni mo ni be diamala jang e boka boriyata mabo be wali oje ko he alfa to be no men ko man ka kesote ni nen toñata e natan kan ko e welcome and han sama so man ni def ko na ba fa welcome
ndar wo ka ndar ki bata la don but saying ni alla patio jibe for example those men bodanan APRC wol kata mo le men yalan ko ntolu bijele we were there when President Obinaka. I remember for them ko ntolu people were concerned, and these are some of the questions nga nyini nkamenda for ibe men yalan ko ni yaja me do ko ke vis-a-vis APRC ko ni be do ko kalaba ate me yitandi wolam ko ate he had enough people moyembare bulu wo alhamdulillah o kanyata waya wasalata ni wolte do ko kala, but all of a sudden nataje ko APRC molu waram former jamme people men yalan ko leli yaja me do ko ke nataje all of the people ay jiko men soto wala bi nin kuma mo jiko soto ari men yada ta man jiko soto
example bro.
Well, ala cabinet, itala cabinet, walel be farinje, not just that people many along kolel mu top APRC multi Sidinjai, namfang la dombay.
Ala cabinet.
Be no, nga cabinet for as one example, but mbenyi do fanangi again as another example. So nga wala je mune president la miro falling at that level.
Yale ye misalo kele Sidinjai le mo tofu. Wala na bire Sidinjai from ko for cabinet len. So yes Sidinjai man for tambe jamo la Sidinjai la kola. Ntani Sidinjai be kanyanta nyimbankoto. And Sidin Jai right men sort of to belong to a political party in Table Soto. Sidin Jai were rightly used to support APRC. But until man court case le calamta. May I attend the Sidin Jai APRC support wato. I nine ke Gambia Bankola, Luala and Gambia Bankola. Wala atina a man na kafla political party in Bank and Kotiki. Funny ma quaid. Can don't come more when you talk impasse be caring. A loyalty to Jamme. That's natural in politics. If you belong to a political party and another situation of kono, o political party eko support at the time. Yes. But nin tonya lota, eka tonya eka son tonya la. Bile luwa sabati ta sonda luwa la. Sonda fe Sidin Jai mo molet ni banku kam moli nyanta meng emulet la. He's a bright example for me. A very, very bright one for that matter. Me ya lonko alanga niyo jele bari bile banku la luwa lota, sonda banku la luwa. But wole be fari UDP. Mo buko ke kasete. UDP in fact right now men no ka samba be APRC. But bon ko le na UDP coup d'etat. Suku Singat, Teddy Boy, Almame Pandental. Well, not from APRC, not a UDP coup d'etat. 22 years until Lebe Kafo Kono can mirror in quality UDP. Everything a UDP at the expense of our pockets. But coming a Masakunda when the Usene men follow Kafo men like I find a Helen. Eko UDP mirror make a Mako.
Yeah, Useno mo Kafolo. New Year fan Kafon Kafo Nyokane. Inata ke fan jebalu ke fan karfa kafo patio man nga wala de uselu man ka ni stampo be mo mbela UDP membership ni stamp because it ka même fonte UDP la executive member executive decision e ka wala dispute ja e ka disqualify no but nta ka même fo nta ko même fo la investigation on nta même kala usene ka fo lole wala usene helallo ay helallo wata men na mo le invite kanala skorda ko ne amalo UDP bureau akata la pipeline ko la ko jandeto ayento le membership bol men invite nanje pour kana kafu moduma o man ke UDP la bureau ni UDP le yalo abakala UDP la bureau leto but nakata usen la korda la ko la saloto o usen dabolete but ni te la UDP membership ya tan da kon den tonya la fte pour tan am nja alta hano bula yow kafo lo janne yow mo kafo yow ma ko wala no ma adu press la le pour press la be kan la fa ñok evidence sabana bar kan fa ñu Ousseynou Magnin because ni ko ñu Ousmane gi that means ya dalil la soto ji non te ka na investigation o men na investigation helal group na ñaan sa ka wala investigation kay tan di la ko amon ko ñama kratene investigation e ka provocation kay e ka investigation fenko executive decision o wona tale we later way later but you know found it a calamity waterman de yawdo. I was a member at the time, you were not.
I'm not even a member. So I was a member. I am telling you, Kabiri UDP and Usainu Dabo and Grupo Lo Kafme ko Helen. Ntoleme ya lonko abakolari waterman ya jamala time wala abakolari ntoleka mbira ntoleka safaro kai. I could be a very poor writer. But ntola mirande on kasi ngamiro ke ngaka funyoma na safaro la balu ngeka funyoma ya safaro ke. Sa en Cairo na tayen tolbonde je control man of freng. Yen new team olo menke mera UDP because usene ka travel menke e ka press release fond do jone ya jame time abaka sa wato kalam nanga sa fa bandren ka kiya ni me so so ngara gertis I have every record in my email phone call e beje ntole ka sa fa ngaki na usene UDP press release ke waka fo men ka oke dingol men ka oke biringa Cairo so nga ya jame bonde je e ko lamiro mambete akoteki jumalle bo nyaton ka kan APRC ko kabiri wol pareta be bala APRC sukule nyaton ka to usene la house manta biroto etata ya suwal ko afa ngata television auto ita okela bimbe bola jando sansa benda television mo bandro mo fo German Italiano I don't care
time but the president la mind falling ka fan soran with whatever people whether ibota APRC
banku dingol le muyti ye Gambia la Kairoje ya joko president Adama Barrow do Kairo nyaton kayala ndo nga bulo yele be nen ko ena because ntol lafta wala menna nga carte o faji pour nyim banko la Kairo sabati anu carte keso men ka konti moto ba ka sababala kabirembe ya jambe bond la 2016 APRC ko sotal men an ko ye sanji mo wanke APRC carte o fay ko le sono yele say munat no privilege enjoy la to get the agree of ya jambe NPP ni Adama Barrow to privilege enjoy la pour another 5 years time there.
Saying Fabu, what do you make of President la Menuka President Yamari? Because Nara Hajafanam President Nara fan surround with a lot of people. Adeka jele mun yalan ko mo President la critical leti. Ala critical kam mo volam ko. In mo kenson leti mun yalo ite fan advice no la. Sako ka President advice me yalan ko akabe banko le ron kan. Yala advice al sol de.
Nteka moy molu menula. Nga for a year ago. Nka musu kalanta woni men just in the diaspora men yalan ko hani kew fo man sino la bonkol e me fay yamarno e me ke yamarno la futu wayta wol ko nyille mo kalanta walti ite futu ke refangol in your house ini ke man yo yamarno fam pour la futu way keno men ka president yamari bankola kele man ke banko kan sangi nani nyi e ko ma o mo kon ten sewlati ite ma e fa yamarno e sino futu bonkol do le be je fo mo free tinkas le mo so fon sindino o mo fuli sire ngol me kawol fote wala fulista mo libete because mo men me fay yamarno yefutu ko kete muslimi dingolati dem gambe dingolati e mo keno ete ka sika fa men ka man sa yamara nala musu saba nala musu nana nala musu lulu wa musu din lulu e ko mam buran tawlati
wol flow le nyoma nyaade
ye nyoma
ka mo ma ko e banko ron ane mo ya fa advice kam so futu wala nyoma
ye nyota nyame tuba ko charity begins at home ete me fam yamarno ku ken dola etete mo yamarna no so wala ka president yamarno men wala nyito ka je ko nyim banko kan Kairo sabati adon Kairo nyim banko kan
yamaro mandan Kairo sabato la de
governance nyim banko kan ntolla nyim banko everything ni ata ko nyim banko la sulo mo wolti bi ku ken doto o be taka nyama because ite president freedom so nyim banko kan
yes
atodum security nyim banko kan bi e bu kama yenya pataka ne ya bayle ya fa security nyim banko kan ya hajo soto nyim banko la intellectual bi e be kasino le bun kono de ila ye men karang ye place o tamen ye kalmenna e ke mirano so man ni tare kata ke do kudlato e be kasila nyina ko ni na president la miro nyala before la nyoko adu ni ji wato si tede dimbal ka expect you coming home ko nunto nim fo si tani banko kam modi jita 6 o'clock ni men menje e be ka nyino ka mun kata wala ko mankarje telephone e be min tole la ko le jakale what's not happen what man kidan ko teke o advice la ka president ya mar wala kay ko modi bula e tare fambulo yela miror ke yela slafi ko le tande no nyi bankula tanaka na ke mola yela dimbal men do sokone sondo moita sabatrino dinde wol kaltano kramo te bakata sidarin ko mfa ya mutale yela karan ke no nyam pour prepare no ke sama al fati nyi banku kan president wala create nyi banku kan ni nyi banko ko le aso comme covid na wato menna a jarta ya na fulo fere a nyini a nyi banko mulu dema pour daha so nyi banku kan president wala ke janne so wala mansa la do kote mansa manke comme ka be na momo mala ko do kala jifo kono mansa ka environment create pour mo tare fambulo ye fan na fan la banko na fa president Adam Barrow wala ke ani advice ka advice wala la
but saying nie president Adam Barrow jibe aning ala maralo well atol men babala wala atol men ba ma ko kan ka sebentu ya atol ya jele ko president be kata ku balel ke ka be do ku balla
bakede.
But one of the most important documents mayalon ko mol bafla ko be dandi wala isiyata bari kilimbo kono wala security sector reform te iko tango be jang fango be jang sai mol buka mol muta security buka mo bura yes security de da hawala bari banko mayalon ka manke fail nation odi wo banko kamarano afon la security la but we are in the fourth year one of the most important ko bring economic binajang ka ela do ko sonata ya jame bondi ya banko ma ko stabilize den yetela hajo wo be stabilization no be dendi menda be sugiri menda wala security sector reform security sector reform me alon ka adalta in 2017 nyinambe sanjina ani kono mo ma kunna fenye bonni noto mo ma kunna fenye bonni noto to the extent sai president mo men soni ata ma mo safo kumu ate be concentrate le wolka wala mo kata ECOWAS dani pour yela sojaro to banko ka e ko sai lafta men wala after the 2021 election ye yela mandi ye ko police world nim ko mo sai Gambia la security ate president Barrow ayo bula mira nyuma la kon
fine yalo ya follow men ne ko security reform be kay ranyim banko kanne mbejan na to
asifa nyaadi
sila mbar sura yegi ngaro rek mbejan na to le joni so le nata jall ko security reform be ke ka wata na yemo pick from the army ko men manke nyim banko de ya bondi je security reform process le ufundinde moyalonka enrota in our army abenye mbanko safkan when among professors no ko atamanye mbanko dingolati ya kalamata because mo jona result
na kalam but we ibe instance o même fokam wo martina yo bay ami fona do le ya finandi wo martina la banko dum ya balia wo fanga le terrible mistake wala ke ale mistake bala ke o be
reforms le ya tinna kisi do ya tan no ko la min jay mo nyim banko de bar fa bu sana man kan banko de wata manya tan mo la
no bari même bay ami kono ami mo bay based on ka man ke banko dingol in fact one banko dingol the word that was established yo bay le because I
Italy established banko dingol mo wo fanga tata tata kibaro kya ko ya bay melne ka man kan banko de wata bara tan banko de wata bara man mo yital
but ami fango ami e même fo ami ma bay wala de hani de ami ko
ya bay men texto sama gina ba different from ko
I will bring it to you woman ke
let's get to the topic now
ami e même fo we will get there I'm coming we'll get there ami e même fo wala na the guy came with forged certificates, fake documents wala dunta wala ami based upon that wala hatina ami ya dismiss but ami ma dismiss kafoko he is a known Gambian lafte fact check la wolto kafo ami mo fo de mala yo bon na dame
ami ya fole adiye boyo famo
ami mo fo ko ami mo fo
Salif Sadio tata interview kay sa agudno sansan akoya accuse le kata dum ko sa tama kamben kati yo jël lamine
Salif Sadio ya asenandi le ka dingonte ayo akaman dingo sort of in fact
mona Salif ka dingonte mona photo mena Salif ka dingonte
because accusation wala kata accusation wala
no ake ba fondela
no mo le yo
banko le ake security reforms le tata bele kitisolo ya discover ko nyimman kanyim banko dingonte ya bondila ami
fo malon ko ale mistake wala ko to government mistake wala ke because clearly nyimu Gambian olti
amanke Gambian kata man profonde kam Gambian ko leti
he say Gambian ala documents all fundita ka fo ko Gambian wala
ndenya ma jema ko ngaji I've not seen one
mal
diamo la moyle ngaw jubele aman document tan dije nga Salif Sadio la diamo la moyle akako mo mo ka fa ko teman din soto one story I don't even want to listen to that
no Salif Sadio is not important ya o man kuma
left them menna ay gimban ko loi kiti bu le soto ya kumba jate president Adambaro Samba kiti la jane bira boni député bunkon député kiti bu abut yako anyanta mo député bunkon loi manta ni wo Gambian ko e nam Gambian ko lem ay kayto soto me approve ka afata kiti bu ya mo about ami muna stop wala
no, there is a case that is going on. There is a case about case men kono wala forgery of documents about case la kono. But kafo amanke Gambia dingoti. Wo ala Gambia dia established ala ko Gambia nolam.
It's not established for.
No, but ala documents all fit in to prove ko Gambia nolti. So not la mansa kunda nita ko ala government. Nita ko ala government ko amanke Gambia dingoti. Then that is a problem.
Nga sound peace mission because time otike. Eko banko nabe la security la banko dingol leka.
Of course, banko me man fail. Afangola soja na police wala nyanta mala.
Gambia security assessment on nying. Ete la min jaya yalo ko Gambia government da mama marawala. Bring Gambia tata through this impasse like any other country many kanana kita beto. Ni ECOWAS la mission kije. Ani international communities la representative of banko kan. Wala bela report ka combine ka the security situation of any given country me alonko atata something like impasse. Kadi. Wala be kambenta ko Gambia still needs security. The presence of economic. And Gambian ko legi enjoy banko rontal na na Gambian ko le fenti process banko kanjanko kabiri Gambian ko tata Sudan for almost 10 years or more now enyanta sele na sai manana taje ko ke because kala man take kanje sai nka somo security report le yalla len kana Gambian ka
ibe lemuno ndutol bindira nyodo ibe do lika nyoko ibe ibam kili lemuno ndutol man kling lemuno ndutol kelo kata dame hani italabe tawkanna because italabe tawkanna nyaajam ko be tawkanna yalon kelo le kata Sudan jang kele manke jang men kata intervention force wala do ko menti wala ka yaajam me bondi ka banko mako ay transition ay stabilize wol faratale
did you sign any document with
wol faratale
it document was signed in regards to wala
fote nyamang resolution oje ma resolution oji ba même
economic la mission bu jam menti to see the transition period of 5 years
no, 5 years for wala be suffering this man at the time of the intervention
and in that yenyu ko ndefana ko is open for review. Security situation of Benjamin.
No, they didn't.
There is a team.
They never said that. Menketa, they never said that the resolution. I have that resolution in my computer.
Bring it out.
No, maybe Katako Nyini, I wouldn't know which folder I will but don't come in for. No, we will all fact check those things.
Gambian call tara peacekeeping de la Kabirin Sanji Gelo Command Sanji Mwanti. Peacekeeping be Kekamba.
No, war countries so let Bankol Mentara Kelola.
Yalo Cairo Manke, it is Fonko de Kelabaliat de Cairo Mandam, Fonko Mandam. Bangkok situation be
contextual farata.
Contextual farata.
So it's either contextual mulun. After so da contextual farata. But il
I'm making a statement and you want to take it from an incomplete statement. You don't do that as a journalist.
Okay, go on.
Go on. Ko ne ko situation farata nyameng wala nyinte ko. Timolu menu marta ka situation assess wala report le ka dial lako. Kelo le keta jang bar jantem kun tala sai. Kele man ka jambar fitno membe jang membe buru kanya is like a timing bomb.
What is brewing here in Gambia?
I don't know security report. Tell us
what is because that is nothing.
I'm not privileged to be part of that security assessment team only. But when the assessment menke, eko Gambia say nyanta the presence of military presence here nyanta obondila say police because we need community policing. That's why they are bringing in police. Wala odali lo itama responsible wala but nge trust wala kama wala tuna we become member of ECOWAS
so but wala
tuna Gambia sonta yo treaty sign ko ECOWAS yo counter banko kan Gambia nyanta comply la wala o ECOWAS le counter ko Gambia kabir nga assess pareta ngajala ko they need police presence so
but ngam memfo banko government ECOWAS yalo income mem for simple
pour make so Cairo so banko
ka stabilize amanke
be la frini la absence la jawli ya mire la ko ila assessment ko ninni mbota jan banko kan to le mo le so security forces e be ma ka kala no banko kan pour kan
no wo those are claims wol banke wol mu I mean that's fine but income mem for won la miro
because
I say journalist be banko la failure mba sumanna fa marano ta function security la but banko be marano function security la that is sad
that's a democratic right
that is sad
ninga respect e ba jubele ko modo fanana sumandiro mo menti nyim banko be taka nyamen amalla nyinnako ngani jaw membe nyawa membe tilindi nyim banko la mo kata sirin tubabu da ka alta marso jena samo marso ka jele gambe banko ka woni yami da ko wonyanta police presence ngini kala nyim banko kan pour ka je ko kawsifal tankade because ite be jale yamo mo ka fo audio de ka fo banyun ko la la fo de marso
because yalo nyim police
kana samu jele ibe jal ne tulo may ka fo mo de ko fil ala le fo fil banyun marso kono mais marso jandal
no these manke any significant national security threat listen
so you is not a threat but a responsible government
if the government is serious enough let me say this if the government was good enough competent enough is a security reform to the way we just simple police or simple moment ka si tuwa do ka foko alza marso jani those are not significant national security threats at all
ekamol command le kake it happens ni emol command ka kele you are here because ilanga damento wala kake bukala ko condemn but ite be janne ka moy ka fal al marso banyu marso jani wala be ka marso ka jani akakele mbele be jang
even if you go to the United States ite be nyin threat si fal menna this any significant national security hani ila nyin capital riots wala ni nyin kolu still FBI nyole ba flako but if on le camera wala if on le camera if on la police on la soja wala camera if on la wala ndeka wala fo ana adiata nyebake America example America bar bango mo marano avant security la
America banku tallu le soto nyim banko le be me alonko state so with the independent and their own securities because need the constitution ro e katalako every state at like responsible for security la but ning FBI or any other intelligence institution one in DICO this particular stateless security is a trade a national forces le sambaje wala na ECOWAS fana is serving as the national body of this region kabiri ya assess ko Gambia la peace may satisfy they need police presence here on a D and respect and ka tubabul ta respect in America.
There is no intervention force in America. Moma la soja lo bonna nyaama if on la soja la police wala be do ko ndeka memfo
ntebe Portland area le I mean Washington just ka bridge lo cross do Portland ko Oregon kabirin trombe ni manga ke kan Black Lives Matter tan ko ye national forces le deploy Portland.
But still, these are American troops.
But Oregon State has security sotole.
But still,
so you still want to accept Oregon State la security American Oregon State satisfy no for a national forces samananje.
No, but this is one nation, one country. It's a federal. This is a federal country. This is a layered country. This is a layered country.
Problem bality. Fengo fenin tuba kolemu. Ubete atala also be atala.
No, but Iman killing. America is a layered country. America is state level sort of like federal level sort of. Ita bole fokan tomo sort of.
Ntolefana country level sort of regional level sort of. We are part of the region.
What can you tell me about sovereignty? Munam sovereignty.
Sovereignty wala mu yetare fambulo.
Saya ntol ben fambule security wise. Ben fambule.
America is
sovereignty. Ben fambule ba as a nation.
And sovereignty yalong sovereignty mu context that. Iba contextualize la. Iba mira le yaje ye fanjia kono. Ni ko yetare fambulo. Ndani tabe be fambulo le. Nyimbanku kan. But anything
banko la. Banko.
Yalong mo dem bankoti. Wala ne ka government.
No, but inte kampule kongule na individual mo for.
No, be example about
the nation. Yes.
Ni nita be diamu kan. We have to use ourselves as example. Ninga modo court jan so ma savo katara. So mbala na ketle fo jan nite. Nko nyimbanku kan bebe mfambule. Bari nyimbanku e silol sotle me ko na fotata auto. Ntola fambulo fantara mfambula kadan dula sotle. Gambia found sort la ba fambulle bar nana ta regional la mandate biri kafta nyoma e treaty sign ko ni momo be kala ECOWAS state membati conditions lebeje terms lebeje references lebeje bita wallela Gambia kata wallela wala atinna kabrin problem sota impasse sota jang manta Europe na fo wali na jang because more treaty sign woto ne ECOWAS le sign wala na ECOWAS la mission kinan jang mission nyin nata wol be la situation assess kan e be la report o dikan wala report ko pour que kilo di sojaro lambe do kono sayin Gambia wonya ka dandal bari nga police presence lafta ite ko o police presence man soto because wala mu ite control man tram fambulo
man tram fambulo banko ni lafta banko respect la ay ke bankoti me yalon ko I have a security manage do you know why
wo mu ite la mira nya ntela fe ni lafta banko respect la me ya fambalu no in everything ado soto man dia dunia
bar ni forces also the outside
kabrin Donald Trump nata America ni banko be den dula ko men be la ka security net ko men so around the globe at la do be je America bondije bar birin Joe Biden sita first 15 minutes in office America murundi water because I need left ko America on their own have everything but they don't have that intelligence capacity to stand alone in isolation of the entire world. They need the world as the world needs them. Gambia also need ECOWAS states. You might not like this, but that's the fact.
No, absolutely. Niena opedo jibe ngamen safe a day or two ago. Ngamen for wala munte. I don't have any issues with like there's a problem and you have an intervening force. But what I have a problem with is an incompetent government. Me along ka ko security sector. Ibado security sector reform kala ka make sure na banko mol fon in security manage all of a sudden that is a problem.
It is problem also menna. Because it be menjuni kan ngawlon. Yala atoka menjini wala nyinte ko problem o nyina be na kai kana force remedies ke na kirali afko manyinke. Wali me ndola sa kundani president Adama ndoka memira. We want to make sure ko problem kana suton kana munye nakita ngana act. Wala tin na situation be caring. We work with ECOWAS. Ngaje ko ninga atrako ECOWAS the security intelligence member jang enen Gambia security combined wala report o diko Gambia police presence ngini ka janne ntolebe sonna wala ntemu nyala ko nim problem ko nga foyna because no problem ko la fotle ni betla fotle ni betla fo jumante ntolman la fi wala we don't want even CCW fa jang for every security measures needed ni ata kon tolne ECOWAS la nyanta ko la mbo kelame ni tolne ngaje ko mo ni banko de mal la wala eta mo ni ken eta la ni banko la kayro because ñu la jang dalil kin la bala jandron pour ka ko kayro sabata ni banko that's the only reason for the extension. There's no other reason to read.
If you look at, because really I would want your Allah party nalwe Allah campaign okay ka. It's going to be interesting how I'll then explain na Gambian ole nyadi like this arrangement because clearly
leave that with us.
Because clearly what the more urgent or the more important one atol yo abandon ne nkumu men sone ada president tonta wala ka wala ECOWAS kade sembe ECOWAS la pour que Gambia la security atol sem because into la clearly into la army
ya dunia hadamadi
army ya na police
ya dunia hadamadi nje aka sone yaran to je pour coller akama asonde mo man correct ya fengo men sone yata yewtu je kata coller akama mo different seriously
so atol be sone yaran ngol tala
le ko because ngaje ko le Cairo sone yaran ngo nga presence of the police from ECOWAS region men ko they are totally independent because nka election yala bay because the democracy and men design the security forces people have openly aligned themselves to political parties nga feel ko we need a neutral body from the sub region me alon ka wulba make sure ko among any political party interest to but Gambia la Cairo do way sabati ndol ko kuyata momo en Gambia banko la Cairo man die tamanki banko di kendo
banko la respect in the Committee of Nations pour banko molia respect akatra den ku jamala bala adiko ku jamala jibe ECOWAS ka fon ya jibe 15 president
one of them is
15 president
one of them is yake respectful member ya all the protocols men ila members ya ta ya respect ya songala
banko aliole ke bariyet because ni president baro jibe for 5 years almost 5 years are president yala ECOWAS la chairmanship comme president la chairman o me yalonga ila 1 year chairman ya me ka falen atata le fa sita president kum president baro nyanta sorolale boti pour que carte faye president ol yesi ya jibe ko carte faye be kuja male put like into consideration ntadum I have spoken with people and what they have told me wala niaje president baro ECOWAS amonyo kafolo amonyo president olu they are never interested in him becoming their leader it's because itla banko me yalon ko fa ma amade you know ma sort out
ECOWAS president you
ma sort out no I have my sources
nte sources
what are your sources say
nte sources ko president arambaro ite kam même photo man soto doli bi nifta destiny la ay ngani soto le kura keje par alaman
e ka ronda fa photo la kare ke clean soto
what's kenore bari man traje bar doli bi nifta men wam destiny la
yes
bari president Adam Barrow 4 years yandron mais ya soto yewni president Adam Barrow jubele e ko president Adam Barrow number 3rd in Africa ko president Adam Barrow betata president yalla Africa
number 3rd no all independent from quality all independent
that's what we need independent minded people to make judgments
research la waran survey
that's what we need
if you like poll
independent poll nite o fonye ko ite ko independent journalist lati ite independent press kanjo ko ite independent journalist
ite
ndaka la independence respect la ko ite me la colleagues as independent journalists in respect
hanin taka memfo
ite ka so they can't believe like that's independent not bias te manyana lala wala
not my opportunity interest movement well I put it to you it react ya fonye for the sort of form that's all ndanga chikala do nga faida so de la ma fa
believe ta men na journalist nda believe ta journalist men nga journalist men respect wala nyente ko me alon ka nabita la source noma aka believe ko nyimbe ngini la is independent but comme yenante no ma do nga la fi ite fa ko be fani ala fole just because you left to fanya sambala mola ningi de journalist men ngi jola ka boy kam
no bari yalo
journalism ite ka tala kibaro handi be kibaro ta demendo ifo ko la ko ndemo interest movement to
interest movement yani ite memfo ite kon telata wala ko intela man la wala intela interest movement wala mun ndenga na factual so honey no not where you get it from ndeka because intela source intela follow for credible da fama credible wo benta da di wala tema ndeka memfo wala ndenga na factual so ayete may concern ayete may affect inte bina ngi fayita kam so itele ba fulanye fo toñale nde bo le fokay in this case
nga jone sol men lo adu nga men kare bulu anen kam men dunia jone sol kam molu balunde nin kibaro la
of course wala mun to la do ko
anu nibe mo balunda kibaro la anyanda ka fen kam mo balunda anyanda ka kende malati oto jone sol nyanta katala la kende ma so ta di molla akana foto mba fayla molu kande dron
hani
because ibe hani la milan ibe modo ibe fendo fayla mo ko bo mari falale because Rwanda la kelo sunta menna jone sol e kibaro fay wala fitna wala de Burundi at Rwanda te
ay mun kibaro le sival fay
sifata fansi ko
ay a Kenya de a formoli
aya kala radio programme wala ti
comme nyaade ta ko ay hutu la wala le ta fe ngol fa
ay insinuate le ko a jarta pour mo le kala over this yalla ko kata ne hakilo
wala insinuate
ha ad wala kala wulinde je bara ba gila wato men
I don't have any idea nte research be kala malo maje anywhere ko journalist wala ko who told you to see Altale Kelanyola Lenyofa. The more jet black.
The Mafueko.
The more jet black.
You cannot put words in my mouth. Mafueko, I will instrument because I live with.
You are not even Franco. You are not even emphatic.
Rwanda ni Burundi tema meni alanko siku problem obe tema atenata ayala fasaro na la kanot ko be ani sukusukuro be ayadi $10 walnata akala okuala wekelo wurindije what journalist is irresponsible because I more feed fenna la memme jara aye fale so nite fana ba more feed la fenna be fendi la mo la membe mo balundi la anyanda kala fendi la membe balu son la manye ne tinyala.
No,
so journalism
la responsibility movement. Wala ibe mengo mem funtin la anyanta kala kunti me alon asorotale is a fact asorotale so sai ni bo foka even tribalism no yo karam fabanta yeta certificate wala ndega memfo nko ndega memfo na kumo ilafta twist la ko konte I'm not interested in
verify
hani mo foy nte I'm not interested in kafoko wala nte lata wala. For example, nte wala muntela opinion ti. Woman can tell that is not my problem. Come in intela fact, for example, intela source ko nyako nyine kera. Intela responsibility inte ngalonde wala mu I'll have to verify fa sorata. But na sorata come nte it's not my business pour nte fana ngota ngo kenna miro to woman la business
itela nyanta journalism fraternity itanyanta apologize right now in statement no for ite journalist ethics yewla burka dang ko itela amanke itela business ti ebe kibaro men dila mo la for verify or not
more for everybody is watching everybody is watching more for ka for verify them of
journalist do ko marnye mako journalist
this is my
yeah. Okay, thank you very much. You qualify for
editor of journalism. Wala mu the highest rank in journalism.
I rank so the nibe journalist level to. Wala men kata kibaro nyina. Ni tara
journalist obe mu cleanet. Editor every day ndeka kibaro nyina.
Menka edit from ni table to from slam. E ka edit na don menna. Wala nyi ka tonya yande wala ka fanya yande ka nyindi moliye. Sai taka som menna ja wala nyi ko. Nibe men findin la banko moliye. Anyanta
of course
journalist ya banku di ya sotole journalist ya banku
I responsibility
banku kende am men kono ese keno journalist sode ba ni ba kala journalist sode ba men kala wala nyenti ko kibaro men be di letele men nyina
ko ta verify
ni ngan be ito so nga sa
god
journalist sode do ko mo menti e ka kibaro nyinen ne kibaro nyinen ye fa la nyina ko this is fit for public consumption
ya fontin
if I lako ñin nga ñim findi ni banku kan a jartale buru banku mo leena moy because ata kala fitnoti mu jëna so do ko ret sante ko wala fote ko ite la do ko wala ñetti ko ite ba kibaro men dila mulu la ñim banku kan ite ñanta kaw kiskisle
bar say
ko ñinta fitno dun la ñim banku kan
interview from abe move
registration be jande men la ko la do ko man ke fenti
say yena interview from hijack le ya sam toni ndi jono
amma hijack be be keren kawle fo
that is fine even direl kanne but ngam mem fo wala mu journalism nta ngam mem fo nta ko aman ken la constant de pour ninte ngana faxo soro aman kon la constant pour nte ngam fang landi wala wenga tela opinion
wala mo la was mistake wala mo la was mistake as a
opinion
wala mo la mistake jawati as a journalist journalism buka fo konte journalism buka fo konte e ka act on the ethics of journalism not who you are what you feel
but what the
ethics of journalism
ndaka wala fo exactly
hani wala ekole konte e ka fele ko ndema buka jibe konte
no yalo atolo yalo si aje nyame ite ente accuse le ko ntela source solo ko ntela source solo it's not my but bamur la jela
ngamur back to politics
bamur
la fita fo nyim banku kan diam kunta mo membe ko adam barole UDP jampa kata wala nyim banku mo lafta
yalo
bari yalla la mo la bagala fo le toja ko gambe ko nyanta nyille moy
yalla atol ye ngata woto ko kele UDP versus NPP and it really shouldn't be that. It should be country. Yaje.
Okay.
Atol nambe diamla.
Political analysis for
imam honestly yes. Yalon tolka bele ma so e ka jele nem frada at level e ka experience ra belto. Nem politician ko interact
ya jabe be jawato men 7 years mbe ankola.
Be ankola.
Radio to pour ka kacha mo le membe kene. But what time I belong to a political party against a political party. Not be jang you belong to no political party. Ntol na alignment of activities nyanta fatalale completely. Atole kam men ke jan tole ka jele ko. Atole kali alka pare nyi nale ni ko be do la kullo wajala ka baba singulo la ka. Ali nyimban ko mo la fita lon nale. E ko nyimban ko kan jam fala ke president Adama bu jam fa mo lete. Nde fa bu ko wonten tonya tele fa ko la nyi gambe banko mo.
Ko mo jam fa mo. But sai before we get to that. Nga jele namo fa be buildino da fa na dale. Ka enterma. Ka enterma. But Pabu Allah NPP niya jibe sa felenting den kumal parata launching kala
ha sibito me fankala
sembo launching kala but before nga menke NPP nin kum MPP lotale already ali bulo nin kurto e singol nin fengol dungala al bala kol ke al bala politiko ke nga menje president wulta kakara banko be yayol luwala diala granted
banta
but luwala diala granted but nga menje wala ma tali yo platform mo usele ka la support nyin ka nin ko ka show up ka fanunde adum albake ka wato menna wo wato kita wato le dum yalon ko courant be sato kon atol be mo kumpa covid-19 be sato kon bodo matol barande atol be men kala bakala sa felenting alafta tala fanan kata ka mol park stadium ko non be covid kono de adu ministry of health al fon nyaaje every day iba announce kon ko covid bidaga santole nga president la advisor interview day for yesterday I même fo wolam ko covid is here to stay meaning atol be continue la karaka la ko but president me yalan ko ati afu banko mo le kombe corona kella adun corona man la fi menna ati president bara wala ite o janya
ila miroto ya folo menna e ko nganna patiyo lole menna ko be kekan ha nga patiyo lole nganna menna ko kekan because ngalo wala kam pour nganna ko ke pour nga campaign yoke e ko midi people to sita mbitala ngake political te nyim banko la loi alu ne ko kafole be nyim banko kanjang alu ko supreme exam council be wala marta dinol la wala bakata politique la because no mo dinolete bare banko ko almo tombom political ali yakala mansati because politique mansale wote activities kala nyim banko ngam political soto momo ka fa ka fa nene adu nasi ta jabore kala because wala banko la luwate akoy be political kita yita molia ya carte o nyini bulo political la ni ye banko dila ni be banko tamala ini ye kacha political la ibe mo ne kenole ye mo ne ke ye nyini ka wala tin na midi people to na kata nyim banko kan sango san to be jang mba nim political sa manuel because to political president wala we are a political government manke military government manke rebel government ntono a political government so it tend to la activity on political wote bala no nyobala good eko covid be nyim banko kan man activity so stop covid be nyim banko kan bala talata bakale nyim banko e menno covid to ndebe america le ngaje Gambia single out on our mainstream television ko Gambia e menno covid against covid banko mano dunia including America with every resources eko banko mano
wala okay which television no okay
I remember CNN
no okay
ha bareng be men fole ja wala nyenti ko nying covid jang
kabira find out
you can you see nyim banko kanjang covid be jawar nje wato men na kamolu fa kata fa ka mo kemenen femuta nyim banko kanjang president Adam Barrow decree la janna ko ay député bu balante ya fali nyim banko kanjang nyim banko mo be jang yalo mo be pare la ka toñale fasa ni ko ni setano kanata biri wato men covid ka mo fa nyim banko kan say covid fa mata mo fa la nyim banko kan kargel